Chrisean Rock is a hip-hop name everyone's scared of. From assaulting backup singers to throwing hands at her own boyfriend, she's certainly a wild person. She's even been involved in altercations with other female rappers like Coi Leray and Cardi B, some of which have turned violent. Chrisean Rock assaulting a backup singer. In November 2023, Chrisean did something outrageous. She attacked a singer's backup act and got the whole world talking. The unfortunate victim's name is James Wright Chanel, and the alleged attack occurred backstage at a Tamar Braxton concert. It was so bad that he allegedly needed surgery after. During the sold-out Tamar Braxton show, Chrisean took the stage alongside the singer, and things looked fine. But shortly after, chaos erupted backstage, and Chrisean assaulted James Chanel in front of multiple witnesses. Sources say the reason Chrisean attacked him was because he told Rock that she was nowhere to be found when it was time to go on stage, and she retaliated by hitting him and calling him a liar. There must have been some confusion because Chrisean Rock wasn't even supposed to have been performing at the show. But anyway, a witness who saw the whole thing said that's when Chrisean hit him 4 times in the face with rings on her hands, busting his lip, chipping his tooth, and busting his nose, which caused him to bleed. It's also reported that Chrisean showed no remorse and immediately after said she'd slap that anytime. You could see why people may not want her to attend their shows, as she's certainly a safety concern. A lawsuit was filed against Chrisean, and reports say she showed up looking for trouble. According to LaTroy Davis, a member of Braxton's team, Rock came to the venue drunk with 1,000 people, smelling like weed. LaTroy Davis, who's said to be Braxton's best friend, had some more harsh things to say to Chrisean. In an Instagram story, he wrote, "Y'all need to stop rewarding bad behavior and bad people. I am so disgusted Chrisean came to my show and assaulted James." He then goes on to say, "She hit James in his mouth. She is disgusting. She deserves the way everyone treats her. She is trash." James Chanel Wright himself had a few things to say about being assaulted. In a video he posted to Instagram, you don't get to see his face, but you hear him say, "I was an innocent bystander. You know, you still gotta keep joy and stuff. I don't know what be wrong with people." Wright's attorney questioned how she was even allowed to leave the facility after the incident. He said, "She hit him multiple times in the face for no reason at all. We were surprised that she was able to leave the facility that night. She had on rings that were pretty much equivalent to brass knuckles." Chrisean didn't get away with it though, and in June 2024, nearly a year after the incident, she got sentenced to 30 days in jail and 1 year of probation. During her sentencing, more details came out about what really happened, and court documents state the reason she attacked James Wright was because she thought she'd be rapping at the concert, whereas he believed she was there to dance. The documents also say that after she hit him, she allegedly also used a homophobic slur and vowed to hit him again. Although things didn't end well for her, she seemed to be unfazed by the whole thing and posted on Twitter, "This big bag you think he finna get a cent out of me, you know you just wasted your money on that damn lawyer, right?" That was back in February, so it turns out she was wrong. As well as a 30-day prison sentence, Chrisean was also ordered to remain 100 yards away from James Wright and the venue where the incident occurred. Her legal troubles don't end there, and she's also due to be extradited to Oklahoma, where she has outstanding drug charges. Chrisean Rock facing jail and asking Kim Kardashian for help. On June 11th, Chrisean Rock was taken into custody after arriving at court in Los Angeles for a hearing that involved her ex-boyfriend Blueface. She was arrested on a felony fugitive warrant that was the result of her assault on James Wright, but also due to drug charges. When she arrived at the court with her baby son, she was handcuffed and taken into custody by 5 officers from the Los Angeles Police Department who were already there waiting for her. Her 9-month-old son, Chrisean Jr., was taken away by officers too, but it's unknown what happened to him. His father, Blueface, is currently incarcerated and serving a jail sentence as well. Following her arrest, she's been held without bail. Her charges involve the assault of James Wright, but also include an ongoing situation in Oklahoma where she had an open warrant for her arrest. She's wanted there in connection with drug charges dating back to 2022. She told her followers that she understands she is legally a fugitive, but that she was working to get the situation resolved and would not be turning herself in because she did not want to be away from her infant son. Although she doesn't want to be away from her son, she might not have a choice since she's facing 8 years in jail for both incidents. We also know that in the end, she was transferred to Oklahoma. Chrisean now stands being accused of having controlled substances with intent to distribute and failure to have a tax stamp affixed on the drugs. Back in March, Chrisean seemed unbothered by her legal issues and made a video disregarding the court cases.
Oh, all my warrants. My warrants are getting cleaned up. I've been paying off fees and getting rid of shit, talking to certain people to help my situation out. Because, you know, I have my son, so...
She then says that she's got to play it cautious.
Right now, I got to play it cautious because, you know, I don't plan on being in jail while my son. is growing. Like, I just don't plan on that at all.
Well, whether she planned to or not, it looks like she might not have a choice. If she's convicted, both charges carry a potential 4-year sentence. With both parents in jail, things wouldn't be looking good for Chrisean Jr. We know that Blueface's mom, Carlissa Stafford, has been vocal about her sons and Chrisean's legal situation, and even went on Instagram asking Kim Kardashian for help. Her IG story said, "Can you please get my grandson's parents out of jail?" This is quite surprising since she's had so many problems with Chrisean in the past. Back in December 2022, Chrisean and Blueface's mom had a confrontation due to Blueface deciding to spend Christmas with his girlfriend instead of his mother. On Christmas Day, Carlissa posted a message on her story directed at Chrisean. It said, "Merry Christmas, I've been there, and it's a tough spot, but if you love God, you can't take someone away from their family or you will lose." Chrisean has a history of beef with Blueface's family, and in May of 2022, she allegedly assaulted his mother and sister. It all started when Blueface's mom went on IG Live to show her swollen face and accused Blueface as well as Chrisean of assaulting her and Blueface's sister. After the incident, she posted an IG story that said, "All I know is my son will never bring that person around my family ever again in life, and that's all that matters." Chrisean and Blueface's relationship is surrounded by a history of violence, and his family aren't the only people Chrisean has allegedly assaulted. In January 2023, Chrisean announced she was pregnant with Blueface's son, and on the same day was seen getting into a physical altercation with 2 women. In the video, you can see Chrisean fighting while trying to get to Blueface. Reports say that it happened during Blueface's 26th birthday celebrations. Chrisean allegedly crashed the party and tried to drag Blueface away, which is when that fight broke out. Here's what happened shortly after, and in the footage you see what looks like Blueface trying to leave in his vehicle with a whole crowd of people following him, which as you can see ended in a massive brawl in the middle of the street. Chrisean Rock's life is full of violence, especially when it comes to her relationship with Blueface. He's even denied that their child belongs to him and has said their relationship is over. For the sake of everyone around them, that would probably be best. Chrisean Rock and Blueface just can't keep their relationship out of the news, and they even dragged Cardi B into it when Blueface accused Chrisean of sleeping with her husband Offset. Chrisean Rock's beef with Cardi B. On December 10th, 2023, Blueface caused a storm online when he outright accused Chrisean of being intimate with Offset. The wild accusation sent waves through social media with people wanting to know if it happened or not. Blueface broke the news with explosive tweets that left no room for speculation. One of the tweets read, "So you ain't Cardi husband November 10th at 4 a.m. at their house in LA. I'm making this up." Offset straight up denies the allegations and tweeted, "I ain't never talk or touch that lady. Real talk, man, you need help." Despite Offset's denials, we do know they were both at the same party on the date they supposedly slept together. Who knows for sure if it happened or not, but we do know Cardi B is no stranger to rumors surrounding Offset's loyalty and has even threatened legal action against people spreading misinformation. Shortly after this drama, Cardi B and Offset split up, which fans first noticed when they unfollowed each other on Instagram. We don't know for sure if it's related to the Offset and Chrisean incident, but from how close they are to each other, we can speculate that they're related. Just before the news of their breakup was announced, Blueface tweeted, "Being tatted on a is not a flex. You literally Cardi B's husband a couple weeks ago. I'm tired of looking at me while they and you get the rest of them gone ASAP, please." In response to Blueface's allegations, Chrisean tweeted, "You just crashing out making up." This situation highlights just how crazy Blueface and Chrisean Rock's relationship has been over the years, and it isn't the first time they've brought other rappers into it. Coi Leray has also been dragged into this ongoing soap opera and was another victim of their volatile relationship. Chrisean Rock's beef with Coi Leray. On November 1st, 2023, an explosive interview came out with Chrisean Rock and Jason Lee from Hollywood Unlocked. Chrisean speaks openly about many aspects of her life and goes into detail about a situation she had with Coi Leray. Chrisean says she got into a fight with Coi because she was flirting with Blueface. Apparently, she wasn't happy with how flirtatious Leray was to her boyfriend and threw her phone at her face. When speaking about the incident, Chrisean implies that Coi Leray is fake and says that she had a hidden agenda when they hung out together.
Yeah, because I'm genuine. I thought she wanted to do a collab with some music, but really she was just trying to out me out the plan and bag my name.
She then goes on to say, "You can have him, I just want the verse. We fell out because she wanted what she wanted. She had a hidden agenda when she hung out with me." She goes on to explain how she came face to face with Coi while on a tour bus with Glorilla. This was also while Chrisean was pregnant. Chrisean then says,
"You can ask anybody that was right there. I took my phone, I'll buy a new one. I threw that bitch in her face. What are you doing?"
Coi Leray?
Yeah, I swear to God. Put that shit on my side.
We also find out that Chrisean Rock supposedly has an unfinished and unreleased song with Coi Leray, which was done before the incident. Chrisean thinks that the only reason Coi wanted to do the collab was to get close to Blueface. After the interview went viral, Coi Leray decided to address the situation in a tweet that suggested Chrisean lied about what happened. Coi's tweet said, "Never got hit in the face with a phone in my life." This implies that Chrisean never threw her phone at her. The comments of her tweet had a mixed response, but some believed that there was no way Chrisean was lying. One user wrote, "Chrisean would literally beat you TF up, so I know she threw that phone." And another wrote, "Girl, stop lying. Cause Sean not pregnant anymore, and next time you gon' get hit FR." There might be more to the drama as well. Blueface himself has hinted at sleeping with Coi Leray, as well as Megan Thee Stallion in the past. A short while before Chrisean sat down with Jason Lee, Blueface did, and revealed some interesting things about his love life. He sat down with his new girlfriend, Jaden Alexis, and many people thought it was disrespectful that he spoke so openly about previous affairs. During their conversation, Blueface slips up and says, "I already been there, done that," and also reveals how his mother tried to match him with Megan in the past. When Lee pressed Blueface about his comment and blatantly asked whether he had sexual intercourse with Meg, Blueface denied it, then added, "I might have got some head a long time ago, Jaden, you know about that." He went on to confirm he had also been there, done that with Leray. While he relays this information, you can see Alexis getting upset. So this might suggest there is something behind the Coi Leray and Blueface scandal. Cardi B and Coi Leray aren't the only people who have become involved in Chrisean's drama. Summer Walker also ignited a feud when she posted a video mocking her. Chrisean Rock's beef with Summer Walker and Blueface drama. In November 2023, around the same time as the other drama, Chrisean made headlines for getting into beef with Summer Walker. It all started because of a viral TikTok that Summer Walker made to mock Chrisean and Blueface's relationship. Summer does an impersonation of Chrisean that didn't go down well. Chrisean was triggered by it and even asked Summer to remove it, which she eventually did, but called Chrisean sensitive afterwards. The viral clip shows Summer acting out an argument between Chrisean and Blueface, which comes after Chrisean went viral for mishandling her son inside a Walmart store. In the video, Summer even blacks out her teeth and you see her holding a toy doll which is meant to represent a baby. People have even made side-by-side comparisons of the original Walmart video and Summer's parody, and it's obvious those were made to mock Chrisean. After the backlash, Summer defended herself and said she gets her inspiration from comedians like Dave Chappelle, who don't care who their insults offend. Summer said, "They say and don't give a and I know this generation doesn't understand how to actually laugh and move on, but yeah, although you'd expect Chrisean to have an angry reaction, she actually said she was more upset than angry about it. On Instagram Live, Chrisean wrote, "She don't even know that Walmart video triggered me. It low-key hurt my feelings." She then admitted, "It was like, you got an influence. How about you do a positive thing instead of mocking somebody that really got clout?" Chrisean then revealed that she made Summers take the video down and then reminded her viewers that she's only human and gets upset by things too. She goes on to also blame the lady who filmed the Walmart ordeal instead of helping her. This incident also highlights just how cold and heartless today's social media world can be, as just before the mocking TikTok was made, Summers allegedly reached out to offer her support and help to Chrisean. After Chrisean addressed the situation on Instagram Live, it looked like it may have been over, but Summers didn't like Chrisean's response and had a few things to say about it. She called Chrisean sensitive and suggested that some of her actions were just as bad or worse. Summers said, "Sensitive about a TikTok that was viral way before I did it, but you ain't have no sympathy when you be dragging across the ground and dumping hoes in sinks just for looking at you funny." She then added, "Let's please tighten up. It was never that serious." Despite Summers' attempts at de-escalating the situation, Chrisean got wind of her comments and the whole thing got even messier. Chrisean went on to roast Summers by saying, "I ain't making no mockery of you having 3 kids, no man, and a BBL." Although other people keep getting dragged into the drama, the root cause of all Chrisean's issues is Blueface. Footage has even come out of him being violent towards her. Back in 2022, footage emerged of Blueface and Chrisean tussling in the streets of Hollywood Boulevard. It starts with Blueface breaking free from Rock before attempting to walk away. Chrisean then follows him and takes hold of his shirt, and the two start to exchange blows. Blueface later posted a video of himself with a bruised eye, giving a recap of the events.
So we're here with Baby D, the heavyweight champ of the world. Don't laugh now, it's funny. What's funny?
I'm not laughing.
Yes, she is.
I'm not laughing. I'm recording.
She done hit me in my shit.
Blueface then claims that their fight started after he was looking through her phone and found out that she slept with a correctional officer in New Orleans. That video of them fighting was from August 2nd, 2022, but they were in the news again for the same thing only 20 days later. But this time, Chrisean was arrested for the fight. Here you see Chrisean on the floor being taken into custody after the incident. From fights with one another to Chrisean assaulting his family members, it's safe to say this is a toxic relationship. Chrisean's a volatile person, and she continues to keep making headlines. She and Blueface were in the news again recently for both being in jail at the same time, but she has since been released in early September, despite facing 8 or more years in jail. For now, she's free. She was released only days before her son's birthday, and in a heartfelt Instagram post explained how grateful she is to be free and with her son. Her life seems pretty unstable, so it's likely only a matter of time until she's in the news again. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more of rap's biggest stories, click one of the cards on the screen.